Angels say, "This love will not come to fix you, but to rise with you." Two souls, divinely destined, meeting at the right moment. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. You are not broken. You are not missing something. You are whole, evolving, growing, learning, and the love that's coming. It will not arrive like a rescue mission. It will not come bearing bandages for your past. It will come with wings of its own, prepared to soar alongside you. This is not a love that completes you, because you are already complete. Instead, this is a love that enhances you, empowers you, and rises with you. You may have prayed. You may have waited. Perhaps you've asked heaven, "When will it be my turn?" You felt the ache of loneliness, the sting of false starts, the lessons dressed up as love. But angels want you to know that none of those experiences were for nothing. Each one brought you closer to your truth, closer to the version of you that is finally ready to rise with another, not depend on them. The love that is divinely destined for you is not a patchwork quilt stitched from past pain. It is a sacred weaving of light and purpose. Two paths, once separate, now prepared to walk as one. The angels say, "This person will not fall into your life in chaos. They will enter gently, like morning light through parted curtains." You'll feel a stillness in their presence, an echo in your spirit that says, "Finally, I recognize home." This love will challenge you, not to change, but to bloom. You will not need to shrink to fit their world. You will expand together. Your dreams will no longer feel like distant stars. They will become shared constellations, goals held together in faith, and oh, the timing. Divine timing is everything. Sometimes you wonder why you had to wait, why the tears, why the lonely nights, why you met others who couldn't love you the way you deserve. But the angels whisper, "Not all storms come to destroy. Some arrive to clear the path." Your path had to be cleared of fear, of insecurity, of dependency, so that this love's, when it comes, finds you standing tall, because it will not come to carry you. It will come to rise with you. Can you feel it? That quiet knowing that someone is also preparing, not to be your savior, but to be your partner. This is a sacred partnership, one heaven has carefully timed. And though you cannot see all the steps from here, you can trust the direction is divine. Let this message be a balm for your soul. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. And so are they. When the time comes, your soul will not be startled. It will be in remembrance, because this love, this rare and beautiful love, is not a fix. It is a rise, a rising into the highest version of yourselves, together. There's something sacred about seeing yourself through the eyes of someone who truly sees you. Not just your smile, not just your laughter, but the fire in your spirit. The wounds you've hidden, the strength in your scars. The angels speak now of the divine mirror. This soulmate, this destined soul, will not complete you, but they will reflect you. They will see in you the beauty that perhaps you've forgotten. They will speak life into the parts of you that you tried to quiet. and more than anything, they will reflect the truth. You are worthy. You are enough. You are already loved without needing to perform or prove. When this divine mirror enters your life, you will feel seen, not scanned, not judged, truly seen. This person may not have all the answers. They may not arrive with thunder or fireworks, but they will arrive with peace. And the peace will be so loud, it will quiet the noise of your past. You'll no longer wonder if you're too much or not enough. Because this love, this rising love, was never about earning. It was always about recognizing. The angels remind you, this soulmate reflects your evolution. They come not in the chapter of chaos, but in the chapter of clarity. They are not drawn to your image, but to your essence. Because when you finally love who you are becoming, you align with someone who has been becoming too. Together you rise, not because you are half of something, but because two wholes can build something greater. The divine mirror doesn't rescue, they reflect. And through them, you remember the sacredness of your own soul. There is no perfection here. You will still stumble. They will still have wounds. You both will still carry memories. But here's the miracle. You'll carry each other. With grace, you'll speak truth, not control. You'll offer presence, not pressure. You'll build from patience, not panic. This is not love as a test. This is love as truth. Angels say, you won't have to beg for time, attention, or affection. This person will give it freely, because love flows where it is safe to be seen. You will feel safe to unfold, safe to be soft, safe to reveal all the parts of yourself you once feared would scare love away, because when someone is your mirror, they do not flinch at your reflection. They see the sacredness in your rawness. You may have spent years hiding. You may have believed you had to fix everything before love arrived. But the angels are whispering something now, and it's important that you listen. You do not need to be perfect to be loved divinely. You only need to be real, the one coming into your life. They will not look for flawless, they will look for truth. And in truth, you are luminous. You are magnetic. You are more than enough. This love will rise with you because it honors who you are and who you are becoming. It doesn't anchor you to the past. It walks beside you into purpose. The divine mirror helps you see yourself more clearly, not through judgment, but through compassion. And in return, you become their mirror. 2. You lift each other with reverence, not reliance. You speak life into each other's dreams. You pour prayer into each other's plans. This is the love that rises. There is something extraordinary about a love that doesn't rush you. That doesn't demand you to be anything other than who you are. A love that invites you, not pressures you. A love that walks with you, not ahead of you. A love that makes space for your soul, not just your smile. The angels want you to understand this deeply. When two souls are divinely aligned, rising together is not a climb filled with struggle, it's a journey filled with light. Not because life will be perfect, but because the connection will be sacred. This is what divine love feels like. It feels like peace. Not the kind of peace that avoids problems, but the kind that stays present through them. You will no longer be waiting for the other shoe to drop. You will not feel like you're on trial. You will feel safe. To speak, to rest, to grow, it feels like presence. This person doesn't just hear you, they listen. They don't just occupy time, they invest it. They show up not only when it's easy, but when it matters most, and they want to rise with you, not above you. It feels like support. You're no longer carrying your dreams alone. You're no longer protecting your heart with walls. This person becomes your safe haven. They cheer you on. They comfort you when life shakes. They speak light when darkness tries to creep in, and just as you rise, they rise too, inspired by your courage, moved by your faith. Because what's meant for your soul will feel like exhale, not exhaustion. This love also feels like partnership. You pray together, you dream together, you build not only a life, but a legacy. You both understand this connection is not just romantic. It's spiritual, it's sacred, it's intentional. Together you rise, because you're not just building a relationship, you're building a mission. Your love speaks healing into the world. It brings hope to others. It becomes a lighthouse for other weary hearts to remember what's possible. And this love, it will grow, not rushed, not out of fear, but watered with patience, honesty, and consistent care. Divine love is not stagnant, it evolves. There will be new depths to explore, new ways to show up for each other, new spiritual lessons you'll face, not alone but side by side. And as you rise, you'll discover your love becomes a sanctuary, not because life is always easy, but because you've both made a sacred decision to rise together, no matter what. The angels want you to remember something now. This love was never meant to fix your broken pieces. It was meant to rise from your healed ones. It's a love that speaks to your higher self, a love that honors the divine in you, a love that walks forward with courage, grace, and fire. It's not loud and dramatic. It's steady and holy. And when you meet this soul, you will know, because your heart will stop asking, "Is this it?" It will whisper, "Thank you, God. This is everything I didn't even know I needed." When heaven sends something divine, it does not knock on your door with noise. It arrives like a whisper, calm, certain, unmistakably clear. This is how divine love moves, not with chaos, not with confusion, but with sacred confirmation. And yet, when it comes, you must choose to receive it. So many pray for love, but when it arrives, they doubt they are worthy of it. The angels want to speak now, not just of your soulmate, but of you. Because for this love to enter and stay, you must be open, prepared, and healed enough to recognize it. You must be willing to receive what is real rather than chase what is familiar. Heaven's timing has never been rushed, so trust. If this love has taken its time, it's because you needed to become who you are now, and they needed time too. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not unlovable. You are being aligned. So how do you receive this love when it arrives? First, Surrender control. You cannot plan divine timing. You cannot force what is heaven sent. You can only trust, flow, and stay faithful to your inner work. Your growth is the invitation. Your peace is the welcome mat. Second, heal your readiness. Do not expect a rising love to feel like your past patterns. This love won't trigger your fears. It will challenge your openness, and you must be brave enough to receive peace when your nervous system was trained to expect pain. You must soften. You must allow. You must trust again. You don't have to know who they are or where they are, but you can align your energy now. Pray, affirm, visualize, declare. I am ready to receive a love that honors God within me. I am ready to rise with a soul who cherishes the sacred. I am open to divine timing, not my timeline. And finally, live in the vibration of love now. Don't wait until someone shows up to love yourself. Don't wait until a relationship begins to walk in wholeness. You are love, you are light, you are already rising, and that's what draws in your counterpart. Not desperation, but devotion. This love will be rooted, this love will be ready, this love will rise, just as you have, because two healed hearts, two awakened spirits, two souls surrendered to divine timing, will always meet at the right moment, not to fix, not to rescue, but to elevate, to rise, to co-create a life where love becomes not just a feeling, but a daily expression of God's grace. Angels say, this love will not come to fix you, but to rise with you. Two souls divinely destined, meeting at the right moment. And that moment, beloved, is closer than you think. Prepare your spirit. Open your heart. Receive what heaven is preparing. Your time is coming, and it will be sacred. Subscribe for more angelic guidance. Trust divine timing. Let love rise with you.